This is Jeremy from Brew & Blooms. I'm here to help you grow better plants. So now, again, since we're using the entire package, we can just take it right out of the package. Normally we would put the gel on a plate, dip the plant in the gel sitting on a plate. But like I said, since we're able to use all of this, we're going to cover that entire stem. Now this clone is not going to be put into a starter plug, but it's going to be put into an aeroponic cloning machine. So the biggest difference that we have to think about when we do an aeroponic cloning machine versus our starter plugs, this is all going to get washed off if I put it right in that aeroponic machine. So I want to give it a little bit of time to soak in. All of those open wounds we have to make sure are covered with our gel, otherwise we can potentially have more issues by letting it stay exposed to air that we don't want to. So now this is an aeroponic cloner. This happens to be a turbo cloner. They all kind of work on the same principle. We've got water in the bottom reservoir spraying up onto all of the stems of the plants. So if you noticed, still got that tomato all gelled up, sucking in some of that rooting hormone. Now some people will like to cut the tips of the leaves. That gets down to more of a personal preference. It all kind of depends on the plant also. We just got to make sure that humidity gets absorbed by the plant. So now we're going to take the neoprene sleeve. We're going to take out a neoprene sleeve and slide our clone in there. So now you can see water's already hitting the stalk, starting to slowly rinse off some of that rooting hormone, but it didn't get washed off completely. It's still on there. That's part of the beauty of using a gel versus a powder or a liquid. It will stay on there for a little bit. So if we've got the conditions inside of our cloning machine proper, within a week or so we should start to see something like this. So these, if you notice, are all of the fresh roots that are just starting to come out. This particular stalk did not push roots out one of the spots where a branch was, but it chose to spit them out more along the normal stalk. Without that rooting hormone, you probably wouldn't see nearly as much growth this fast. And that, my friends, is an aeroponic cloned plant. Have yourself a healthy and happy, strong plant from beginning to end.